Just XP. Oh yeah.
This planet can barely sustain life, and yet, searchers discovered a long-lost Imperial colony, one that was cut off from the rest of the galaxy centuries ago. The colonists live in conditions worse than any Underhive, yet they still venerate the Emperor and gladly welcome their visitors. The Lord Captain receives an invitation from the local ruler, the Archqueen Princeps Domina.
Pay the Archqueen an official visit.
The ruler meets the Lord Captain in a shack, considered to be a palace by the people here. The Archqueen's crown is truly beautiful and unique. The guests are served the finest delicacies the colony can provide. The Archqueen praises the visitors in mangled Low Gothic and calls the Lord Captain her dear brother. At the end of the audience, gifts are presented to the guests. The Archqueen's minister delicately remarks that the best possible gift the Lord Captain and his crew could provide would be the replenishment of the colony's meager gene pool.
So the Lord Captain gives orders to canvass the lower decks for volunteers. The most ruggedly handsome among them will be sent to the Archqueen court along with other gifts. Yeah, let's do this.
The Archqueen is delighted and flattered. She hopes the Lord Captain will pay her more visits in the future.
I bet she's happy. Ooh, everyone leveled up. Look at that. Good. That means exactly what I think it means. So, Argenta, you are gonna... What do you get? Ooh, Wild Hunt. So, prior to the attack, all prey suffers. So, we already... Which one we have? I think we already have one. No. Prior to the attack, all prey suffers a -3 penalty bonus until end of combat. The bounty hunter gains so much agility bonus, movement point, and restores 3 charges of hunt down for the prey. Whenever the bounty hunter attacks exactly one target, which is marked as prey, the Wild Hunt, this attacks deals 300% damage. All prey has its MP reduced. Oh, we go with this one. Oh yeah. New. Overcharge, let's see. Whenever the familiar becomes a target of an enemy attack, the Overseer has their damage dealt increased by 2%. The effect stacks and lasts until the end of the combat. Whenever the Overseer uses Overcharge, their familiar gains 30 to its key characteristics for 1 round. The next round, the bonus becomes 10 and lasts until the end of combat. Whenever the Overseer uses their archetype ability, the Overseer and their familiar gain 1 deflection until the end of the combat, and it stacks. Whenever the Overseer uses Reactivate, the momentum value is increased by 5 for each party member still in combat. This one, whenever the familiar becomes a target of an enemy, the Overseer has the damage dealt increased by 2, which can, and it stacks and it lasts until the end. Yup, we go with this. What can you do, Kibela? Until the end of the combat, the target of this dispatch loses half of its current armor and deflection. Dispatch deals additional damage equals 45% of target's missing wounds instead of 25% of its missing. Until the end of the combat, whenever the assassin hits an opening, they gain so much lethality, rounded down temporary wounds. If dispatch attack kills the target, all enemies in a 3 seal radius around the target gain 2 stacks of disturbed effect. Yeah, let's go with this. So until the end of the combat, whenever the assassin hits an opening, which is pretty easy, they gain so much lethality divided by 15 rather than temporary wounds. So she can heal. So this, yeah, this, I'll go with this. She can gain temporary wounds. And unyielding guard. Until the end of their next turn, the vanguard cannot die. Ooh. Until the start of the next turn, all damage suffered by the vanguard is reduced by toughness bonus. Until the start of the vanguard's next turn, each attack made by the vanguard makes them a priority target. Or until the end of the combat, all allies in a 3-cell radius around vanguard suffer so much less damage. Until the end of the combat, the vanguard gains momentum for each attack that hits them. I do this. Until the end of the combat, all allies in a 3-cell radius around the vanguard suffer less damage. Oh yeah. Okay. Kasha, whenever the familiar becomes a target of the enemy, attack the overseer. This one is okay. This one is so whenever the overseer uses archetype ability, the overseer and their familiar gain 1 deflection until, yeah, because I use the give 2 APs a lot. So okay, go with this. Prior to attack, all prey suffers all to the armor until the end of the combat. The bounty hunter gains so much agility movement points and restores 3 charges of hunt down the prey. Whenever the bounty hunter is attacked, exactly 1 target, which is marked as prey, the wild hunt, or all prey has its MP reduced, but no less than -2. Whenever the bounty hunter attacks exactly 1 target. I want something which is until the end of the combat. Yeah, I go with this. I mean, I could do this, but it's 300%, it's 3 times more. It can be pretty strong, but okay, let's go. But all prey suffer 3 times perception bonus %. All prey. Penalty to armor. Yeah, let's do this. Idira. Whenever the familiar becomes a target. Okay, so this is exactly with the familiars. Whenever the overseer uses the archetype. Okay, let's use. Yep. Pascal. All allies in the selected area also gain 20% dodge. Oh my god, this is cool. All allies in the selected area have their weapon skills and ballistic increased. Or all allies in the selected area also gain 20% dodge reduction armor. The maximum number of action points granted by take and hold is increased to 5. Yeah, let's do this. Dodge parry armor. Actually, we use this. So it's a more offensive one. Until the end of the next turn, the Vanguard cannot die. Ah. So this is just like Abelard. Until the start of Vanguard's next turn, each attack made by Vanguard. No. Until the end of the combat. Oh, yeah. We go with this. Now we have to go there. We have to fight. Okay, what do we have? Oh. What does he have? So, battery, a short-range prone missile launcher which fires 10 missiles, dealing 18 damage per missile. Wow. And what is the range? Short range. But they are both facing me. And this? What is this? Explosive Void Nebula. This cloud of explosive gas enhances the capability of macro cannons but increases the incoming damage. Whenever a vessel inside the anomalous zone makes an attack, it suffers damage. Okay, incoming. Ooh. But I don't want to go. Let's send torpedoes. I want to... Yeah. And I'm afraid if I come around here, they're gonna attack me at the same time. So let's do this. Anything beyond? Oh, nope, nothing. Okay. Oh my god. Dude. That was crazy. Oh my god. Half of everything I have. Ooh, okay. That's not good. Can I suddenly turn? I wouldn't mind turning. Okay. Yeah, so can you all the way here and yeah, blow up. Ooh, not bad. I think both of them, right? Yep, 26. Oh. So, can I shoot something which... Oh.
Fated to fade.
Awesome. Okay. Upgrade. So, let's see. Shield pulse overloads the enemy. Ah, this one. No. The flagship next shot gains 2 extra range. Reloads a macro cannon that were fired during the acceleration. Reloads all macro cannons that were fired during the acceleration phase. Allows the use of both abilities of one selected post for 1 turn. So new heading. While moving, the flagship may make its next turn at 90 degrees instead of 45. or shallow jump. A flagship makes a shallow warp jump in the forward direction. Range 5 cells. Vulnerability. A flagship augers scan an enemy ship to highlight its weak points. All damage dealt to a weak point is increased by 30%. Yep, let's do this. And here is... oh, I can have 2. The flagship fires up its... okay, so I can short distance to one side. Oh, I can strafe. I already have that. Now, this is what I picked. Oh, yeah. Or maybe this. Yeah, let's do this. Sure. Your ship has reached a new level. Yes. You can open the voice ship management screen for the panel on the right by pressing V. Where is it? Okay. Let's move there.
Swift and merciless retribution is a proper fate for many transgressors, but the Imperium permits using the convicts for hard labor on distant prison worlds like Vheabos VI. To atone for their crimes before humankind, hundreds of thousands of rogues and lowlifes toil in the mines of the Von Valancius Protectorate until death from exhaustion or some other unfortunate accident claims their forsaken souls.
Okay, let's... well, I have my main gang. That's perfect. I live to serve the lordship. Okay.
Vheabos VI always was a penal world. But this, even the
man's
miscreants
body
of
is
this
frozen
place do
in an
not
unnatural
deserve such a
pose.
fate.
The corpse's fingers are crooked and its teeth are bared in a ghastly grimace.
The sign of Hekatarii, a witch cult from the depths of Comarak. Tread carefully, Rel. Their footsteps make no sound, and their blades strike faster than lightning.
Okay, then. Let's... so as inventory, what do we have? Very quickly. Well, you cannot use none of this. Well. Let's see Kasha. Argenta, but look at you. Wow, but this is only range 4. I need you to... okay. Actually, you know what? Come on, you get this. Ooh, look at this. That's so cool. Okay. No.
The symbol of torment. This is how the Dark Ones mark the arenas that serve to nourish their withered souls.
Okay, they are not happy.
The tall, lithe Xenos moves with the grace of an otherworldly predator. The creature gives you a dispassionate glance and casually speaks a few words that are immediately picked up by your elucidator.
McCandis, Aelith, what is this? Has one of the sisters found an amusing trinket in the ruins and saved it as a special treat for the Archon?
The Xenos takes a quick look over her shoulder toward the platform where a few more silhouettes in tar black armor can be seen.
By whose leave are you playing Lord on my ward?
The The Xenos' eyes light up with interest.
The Monkey understands my speech. Where did you come by a device that can translate our language? Are you trying to impress me by appearing useful? Such words will earn you a bout in the ring at most. Without weapons, and soon, without your skin.
The humans scattered around you on the platform stare as if they've seen a ghost. The eyes of some betray their fear, others glare with bestial hatred, and yet more look upon you with hope.
Who are you?
My name is known to everyone on this planet, Monkey. I am Tazarra the Deliverer, Tazarra the Benevolent, the one who grants respite from the choking grasp of this world. I decide who lives, who dies, and who finds new purpose for their existence in Kamaraka's many arenas. Surely this is why you have come here? To fight for my ever-changing favor and for the privilege of being the first to be chained?
Elliot chuckles haughtily.
Such grandiose names for a soulless wretch who tortures the breathless and torments the powerless. Your words hint at a nobility you have never possessed.
I was sure you're gonna have something to say about that.
Cousin, what are you doing among this rabble? What an unexpected and tantalizing surprise.
Tazarra licks her lips hungrily.
I cannot wait to take you in my arms and clasp you tightly to me. Do not waste breath on your lies. Only the faint vestiges of blood connect the Asuriani and dark ones such as yourself.
So I presume the toxic atmosphere is your doing.
It could be. Or perhaps my mere presence is enough to make base creatures like yourselves forget how to breathe.
Tazarra lets out a nasty chuckle.
Are you really surprised at what happened? You wove the net right under your own feet. We merely knocked out the pin that drew it closed tight around you. A couple of volleys at the seals on the underground well and the planet, the one you had turned inside out, did the rest. And your brethren finished what the planet had started. Oh, how they strive to please me and my entourage. How they slaughtered and tortured their own kin for mine and my sister's delight. How they decorated this little arena with still living Monkey. Did you think all that you see before you is the work of our hands? Think again.
So address the fighters in the area. How could you stoop to this? To killing one another for the amusement of the enemies of humanity?
A hulking brute who can barely stand coughs up blood and wipes his lips.
What, was I supposed to lie down and die? The ones who survived the arena, the Xenos take them away. I saw humans boarding shuttles with my own eyes. They're going to take us away from here, you hear? Yeah. Who gives a shit about us convicts? The lanky buggers may keep me on a leash, but at least I'll be alive, not coughing up my lungs.
How cruel you are to your unfortunate kin. These Monkey have worked hard to entertain their elite audience. Each of them fights with the strength born of desperation, seeking to earn their place in my box of toys. There is always room for more. My toys do break so very easily.
To be reduced to a Xenos' plaything, a shameful fate for the scions of humankind.
Abelard falls silent, shaking his head in dismay.
So I am Rogue Trader, the Emperor's anointed, guardian of humanity, and your doom, Xenox, comes. Okay, you ravaged the planet, wiped out millions of people, made those who survived bend the knee. You will pay for this. Or a small group of Xenox who neutralized the planetary defenses and managed to ruin an entire world. Impressive. How much would it be to cost you? Okay, I'm the Rogue Trader, and your doom, Xenox, come.
Oh, what passion. What naive arrogance. When all this turns into boundless despair and clinging terror, my guests and I will savor such exquisite pleasure. I would play with you myself, Monkey, but then the performance would be brief, and we don't want to upset my guests, now do we?
From the dusk behind Tazarra comes a cry. The distance between you and the Xenos is too great for the elucidator to interpret the words, but the tone alone speaks of irritation and impatience. Tazarra raises her blade and points at you.
Tell the other Monkey that whoever slits your throat will depart for their new home ahead of schedule. And tell them to hold nothing back. Tonight they dance for Euremerus herself, the great archon of the Cable of the Reaving Tempest.
Oh, death to Xenos, death to heretics. Tell your Maris she's not going to like what she's about to see, or turn to the fighters in the arena. Do you truly wish to die at the Xenox behest? If we join forces now, we can end this senseless carnage once and for all. Yes!
Exhausted and defeated faces trade worried glances. The hulking brute next to you hesitates, then spits and breaks into a grin.
We're going to die anyway, might as well do it without the heretics brand. Slay the beasts.
Tazarra emits a furious scream and takes a step back, signaling to her companions.
Okay. So what do they have? Okay. got tricks. Which? Where's Tazarra? This one. Isn't she? She's the one. Yeah. Okay, so Iliad. I was ambushed. Okay, it's absolutely okay. You have the... You can shoot first, okay? Now let's see, who do we pick? Who can you shoot? First of all. Okay, 95, so... You do a crit. Okay. If you come all the way here and you shoot, well, I'll take it. Okay. Actually, yeah, you don't even. Oh, this one can blow up. This is not good. Okay, you definitely move there, and yeah, put an exploit.
I do not recognize this symbol. It may be the sigil of a cable, a constellation of killers
So
marking
we
out their
do
hunting ground.
this, and we do this. Okay, this is 1 AP. Now you're gonna shoot this one. Nice. And one more. Good.
I'll show you the real pain.
Can't wait. Up. And turn.
Aim for the heart next time.
Ah, she went for this. What is this? I need info. Okay. Nothing crazy. Ooh, que bella. So, come here. Show them how it's done. Yeah, aim for an opening. Ta-ta. Come on, you're gonna love this.
Trust me. You are doomed.
Good. Now let's see. Do one more. This is for free. And jump here.
Let the true master inflict the pain.
Don't worry. Good. And now get back. Bye-bye. Very good, Kibela. Very, very good. And you go in the shadow.
Fail.
Okay.
Time to slaughter someone.